Hello everyone, my name is Sonam Narayan and I'm pursuing BA LLB from UPES and I'm in my fourth year. And today the topic for this video is the important features of the Prevention of Atrocities Act. Now, before beginning this video, I would like to say that this video does not solicit any types of promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose of this video is for educational purposes only. Now, let's get started. So, what are the important features of Prevention of Atrocities Act? What is the objective of this act? So, this is an act to prevent the commission of offences of atrocities against the members of the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes, to provide for special courts for the trial of such offences and for the relief and rehabilitation of the victims of such offences, and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto. Now, suppose whoever not being a member of a scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe forces a member of a scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe to drink or eat any inedible or obnoxious substance, or who acts with the intention to cause injury, insult, or annoyance to any member of a scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe by dumping excreta, waste matter, carcasses, or any other obnoxious substance in his premises or neighborhood, or if suppose any person forcibly who does not belong to the community of SC and ST forcibly removes clothes from the person of a member of a scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe, or parades him naked or with painted face or body, or commits any similar act which is derogatory to human dignity, or suppose if a person who does not belong to the SC or ST wrongfully occupies or cultivates any land owned by or allotted to or notified by any competent authority to be allotted to a member of scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe, or gets the land allotted to him transferred, or suppose if a person wrongfully disposes a member of a SC or a ST from his land or premises, or interferes with the enjoyment of his rights over any land, premises, or water, or suppose if a person compels or entices a member of a SC or ST to do beggar or other similar forms of forced or bonded labor other than any compulsory service for public purposes imposed by government, or suppose if any person forces or intimidates a member of a SC or ST not to vote, or to vote to a particular candidate, or to vote in a manner other than that provided by law, then in all of these circumstances, that person will be punishable under this act. Okay. Now, suppose if a person institutes false, malicious, or vexatious suit or criminal or other legal proceedings against a member of SC or ST, then also he will be punishable. Now, if any person who is not the member of SC or ST provides any uh, gives any false or frivolous information to any public servant, and thereby causes such public servant to use his lawful power to the injury or annoyance of a member of SC or ST, or suppose if a person intentionally insults or intimidates with intent to humiliate a member of SC or ST in any place within public view, or suppose if a person assaults or uses force to any woman who belongs to SC or ST with intent to dishonor or outrage her modesty, then in these circumstances also that person will be punished under this act. Now, suppose a person who is not belonging to this community is being in a position to dominate the will of a woman who belongs to SC or ST, and uses that position to exploit her sexually, to which she would not have otherwise agreed, then that person will be punished under this act. If a person who does not belong to these community corrupts or faults the water of any spring, reservoir, or any other source ordinarily used by members of the SC or ST, so as to render it less fit for the purpose for which it is ordinarily used, then also he shall be punished under this act. Now, suppose if a person denies a member of SC or ST any customary right of passage to place of public resort, or obstruct such member so as to prevent him from using or having access to a place of public resort to which other members of public or any section thereof have a right to use or access of. So this person will be also punishable under this act. Now, if a person forces or causes a member of a scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe to leave his house, village, or other place of residence, then that person, along with all the other circumstances which I have dealt earlier, that person will be imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 6 months, but which may extend to 5 years and with fine. Now, there are circumstances where the punishment will be not less than 1 year, but it can be extended to the punishment provided for that offense. Like, suppose if a person gives or fabricates false evidence, intending to cause or knowing to be likely that he will thereby cause any SC or ST member to be convicted of an offense which is capital by the law for the time being in force, then that person shall be punished with imprisonment for life and with fine. And suppose if an innocent member of SC and ST is convicted and executed in consequence of such false or fabricated evidence, then the person who gives or fabricates such false evidence shall be punished with death. Now, suppose if someone gives false or fabricates false evidence, intending to cause or knowing to be likely that he will thereby cause any SC or ST to be convicted of an offense, uh, convicted of an offense whose punishment is with imprisonment for a term of 7 years or upwards, then that person shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 6 months, but can be extended to 7 years or upwards with fine. Now, suppose if a person commits mischief by fire or any explosive substance which is intending to cause or knowing to be likely that he will causing damage to any property which is belonging to a member of SC or ST, then that person shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 6 months, but which might extend to 7 years and can be with fine as well. Now, suppose if a person commits mischief by fire or any explosive substance, which is most intentionally likely to cause destruction of any building which is ordinarily used as a place of worship or a place for human dwelling or as a place for custody of the property by a member of SC or ST, then that person shall be punishable with imprisonment for life and with fine. Now, if suppose a person commits any offense under the IPC whose punishment is for a term of 10 years or more against a person or property on the ground that such person is a SC or ST or such property belongs to such member, then that punishment shall be extended to the imprisonment for life and with fine as well. Now, suppose if a person knowingly or by having any reason to believe commits an offense that under this act and causes any evidence of the commission of that offense to disappear with the intention of screening the offender from legal punishment, or has the intention to give any information respecting to that offense which he knows or believes to be false, then that person shall be punishable with the punishment provided for that offense. Now, if a person being a public servant commits any offense under this section, then commits any offense under this act, then he shall be punished with the imprisonment for 1 year, but which can extend to the punishment provided for that offense. Now, thank you.